Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to today's video, and as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys some strategies and some tips to get started with Valorant, or if you're just trying to improve. So we're just going to get right into it. Number one, don't ADS. And when I say don't ADS, I don't mean you do not have to ADS at all. What I'm basically saying is that it's not ideal. You don't get the best FOV, and FOV, as you can see if you're looking right now, when I ADS, you lose some of the screen vision that you usually have, and it doesn't give you the best example of where the bullets are going. The sight really is kind of delayed on where the bullets are going. So ideally, you just want to be able to just go like this and not full spray. So I understand ADSing is good for full spraying like that, but it's really not beneficial to the everyday scenario. You always want to be on ADS and just go for those one taps. And if you're having trouble going for one taps or just being able to kill your enemy fast without ADSing, there's a lot of things you guys can do to help. And that's the second tip that I'm gonna go straight into the second tip here, and that is aim head level. And once again, if you're having trouble aiming head level, there's a lot of things in this map that give you exact scenarios of where head level is. All these crates are almost exact head level. Right at the middle of these crates or at the top of these ones, like all these give you great examples of where head level is. Right here, head level, up here, head level, up here, head level. Even the garden back here, head level, head level. So many examples of head level. Right here, head level, everything. There's so many examples that you may not have even thought about when you're playing. So if you just think about your surroundings, it'll make it 10 times easier to aim head level. And we're going to get straight to the third one as well. As you can see, tap firing is very effective, even for close range, but most importantly, mid-range and far range. If you sit here and you see a guy all the way over there and you're full spraying, you might kill him before he kills you. But if you see him and you go boom and you aim straight head level and you just hit him right in the head with the guaranteed one kill, or maybe just go boom boom, hit him a couple times, shoot a couple times, the bullets are still going to be very accurate. You will kill your enemy 10 times faster than you going back here full spraying and relying on the game to choose if you kill him or not based off of the randomized bloom. So that is the third tip. Tap fire so you can guarantee your accuracy. We're going to the fourth one now, and it's play as a team player. And by play as a team player, some operators are more team players than others, but basically what I'm trying to say is don't just play just to play. Try to play and help your team out. So right here, if I'm playing Raze, instead of just like pushing up or something, it's kind of hard to represent for Raze because she's more of a fragger, but instead of just pushing up, maybe I could send a drone and be like sitting back a little bit, wait for them to shoot my drone, and then I know if they're around that corner instead of just running and getting killed and possibly throwing them around. A better example is with Sage. Sage is a very good operator. You can use her abilities very well to help your team. Her slow orb you can use to slow off areas. Her wall you can use to block entrances to sites to stop the enemies from pushing. So just think about it whenever you're playing to make sure that you're playing as a team player and you're not just playing for yourself to frag out. And now we're going to go to the very last tip, which is think before you make dumb decisions. So say in a scenario, you are pushing a site. So you're over here and you're sitting back here and you start pushing up and your team's pushing up. One of the things I cannot stress is the most is please don't throw rounds by running. If your team wants to go A site, don't just start sprinting. If you look at the map real fast, I'll zoom in on it. If you look at the map, that is the radius of where your footsteps can be heard. They can hear you from so far. So don't run. Try to slow walk so the enemies don't know. And once again, think before you make decisions. So if you're pushing A like I am right now, and you see that this corner is like clear or something, when you go to swing this corner, there's most likely only 3 total areas where the player could be. He's most likely going to be in heaven. So that's most likely the first spot you want to peek is heaven. So you can get that quick shot off on heaven, and then you want to look down here. You don't just run around a corner without like even looking, and you just like get annihilated. You gotta think about your surroundings, think about what plays you could do, and think about what you think the enemy would be doing and how you could outplay them. So that is a quick tips and tricks video, guys. I hope this can help or I hope this can help early players get better at the game. And overall, I think this should help some early players get better with the game and how they could outplay their opponents. So I hope you guys liked the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.